Tuesday night baseball here on MLB Network as we're at historic Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. We get the homestand underway with the first of two between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers look for their 7th straight victory next. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. Does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early. He has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, Dero?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Lowry is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender, looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can. He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one, fouled that one off really hard.
Swing and a miss, and Lowry's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here comes the first pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Kemp. And the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Andrew Triggs gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, not a real good performance in his last one. Wasn't able to get out of the 4th inning. Was fortunate to come away with a no decision. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's expecting a much better performance in this one. At
the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a slider right over the middle. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field, after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves. Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Davis is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think they have to be hoping to get more out of Logan Forsythe. I mean, talk about a rough season. His batting average is sort of an eyesore right now. He just hasn't put it together all season long, and it's become somewhat of a topic of discussion around this team.
Now batting, Yasiel Puig. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Now the 0-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Chopped weakly to the left. And now a jump throw against his body. Lowry. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force it second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Puig, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. We are still scoreless. Here's Chris Davis now. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so It's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Squared that one up just a little late. Another 0-2 coming. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Here's another 1-2. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on infielder Logan Forsythe. This guy can turn a big league double play. He can move over to third and make the play backhand and get up and throw it across the diamond. Pretty much a manager's dream.
Digging in, Marcus Semien. And it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. Here's the pitch. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting second, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Matt Kemp. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Kemp, once an Atlanta Brave, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the 2nd.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Stanford grad, so you know he's got the smarts and the baseball acumen to get it done out there. Big middle of the order bat, big time arm from right field as well.
Stepping in, Logan Forsythe. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Here's the 1-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. Next up for the A's, Josh Phegley. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Seager has a play. 1 out.
Batting 8, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 60, Andrew Triggs.
Now to the plate is the Oakland pitcher, Andrew Triggs. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping into the box, Hyunjin Ryu.
Catcher, Hyunjin Ryu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Now the 2-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Lowry's got it. And that's the first out.
Center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Striding in once again, Chris Taylor, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Seager is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Fowler's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. digging in to try it again. Dustin Fowler back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Hops this one up. Kemp on the run, and this will land foul. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Here's Jed Lowry now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry.
0-2 the count.
Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Piscotty has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses, but with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Driven nicely into the gap. Puig will take a big turn and head for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Lead-off double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
1 ball, no strikes to count. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Hit back toward the mound. Taken in by Simeon. He'll go to the bag for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Simeon is the first to bat in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. Towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. Nope. A ball and no strikes. Semien gets his lead at first, nobody out. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Two and one to the A's first baseman.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. A runner at first with no outs here. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Josh Phegley. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's set, and the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Yeah. 2-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's another 2-2. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They're down 1-0. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Austin Barnes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Chris Taylor. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Digging in once again, Corey Seager. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
In now is Yasiel Puig, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. And look out! That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
In now, Kike Hernandez. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Lowry on the slide. Got him. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Dodgers 1 and the A's nothing. Striding in once again, Andrew Triggs. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And he falls behind 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Dustin Fowler. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-0 count, the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Looking to send him packing again. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Bellinger brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We'll see Matt Kemp start things out when we return. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Dodgers lead this one 1-0. Digging in once again, Matt Kemp will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Simeon's there. And that's out number 1.
First baseman number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Oakland, number 15, Emilio Rogano.
Into the box, Logan Forsythe. He'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Austin Barnes. High in the air out to center field. Semien ranging into the outfield, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Hyun-Jin Ryu.
Ready for another chance? Hyun-Jin Ryu. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. Jock Peterson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 31, Jock Peterson.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. The 1-0 delivery. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Tony Cingrani will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 54, Tony Cingrani.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitchers duel to date.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Taken in by Forsythe. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
How about it? Left fielder, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. Previous meetings against Tony Cingrani. He's 1 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Back goes Puig at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
Digging in and looking for more, Marcus Semien. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail this one 1-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Olson in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Pitch on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Catches the strike zone as he tried to check his swing. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Semien ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Seager rounds the corner and is headed home. They'll score easily as they extend their lead to 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo time.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Fouled away. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
First baseman number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, 1 swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Ready for another shot now, Logan Forsythe. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler's in pursuit. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. 1 for the Dodgers, and it comes from who else? Yasiel Puig with the RBI double. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 2-0 LA. Next up for the A's, Matt Olson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Fouled off. Back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ross Stripling is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 68.
Chase Utley is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 26. Chase Utley.
Stepping in now, Josh Fegley. Check swing grounder to the right side. He's got it. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Steve Lombardozzi will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 21. Steve Lombardozzi.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Fegley over at second. Chapman is over at first with 1 away. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Oh, and this goes right past him. Tying run headed home. Now the relay home. And he's in there safely as 2 score on the play, and we are all tied up.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again because at first glance it looked like a routine play, and yeah, it was. He just misses it somehow, and 2 runs come across the score. That's beyond costly right there.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. From the stretch.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Giro, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Four runs here in this half inning. To short, hit hard. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Slider's in for a strike.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Count is 1-2.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. There to get it is Oakley. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So they score 4 times on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 error, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 4-2. Blake Trinan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Blake Trinan.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He leads things off here in what's now a very close ball game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And he takes ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Chase Utley will be next. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Striding into the box, Chase Utley. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the first pitch to him. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Lays off. 2-2 now. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Here's Corey Seager. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field. They've taken a 2-run lead.
This is one of those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up in a big spot and blasts his first home run of the year to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Athletics, number 66, Ryan Dahl. The right fielder, number 66.
Into the box, Yasiel Puig, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A 1-1 count to Puig. Base is empty here with nobody out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Lowry waits on it. 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ross Stripling.
Yasmani Grandal will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Hit sharply on the ground. Lowry's got it. And that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Mac.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. First offering on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-1 home. Grounder down the line at third. And there's his first base hit in this one.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Fowler ranging back to the track. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. 6th home run on the season for him, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Fowler is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But they get the long ball working here as they club 3 home runs in the inning on their way to putting up a 6th spot. We've played 8 full. The Dodgers lead it 8-4. A nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back on MLB Network. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Kenley Jansen.
Here's Chris Davis now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Rarely do you see a closer come in when you have a comfortable lead like this one here. We'll see if he's able to keep his concentration. A lot of times closers have a difficult time when they have that lead of 3 or more runs.
He's set and the pitch. Chopper foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a chopper for the shortstop. Seager takes it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 10.
A reminder that coming up after the ball game tonight, we'll have full highlights of the game exclusively right here on the show.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Semien. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
8-4 tonight. The Los Angeles Dodgers used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Ross Stripling claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 8 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.